Welcome, Aquarius. I am very happy to have you here. Thank you for joining me. This is your reading for April 2022. It should cover the whole of April, really, so whenever you find it in April is good, or indeed whenever you find it, because really all tarot readings are timeless. I'm certainly fascinated by that stone. It's good for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and any significant Aquarius placements. Okay, so you use your discernment which signs you want to check out. I'm all about checking out Sagittarius readings at the moment because I've got a lot of Sagittarius in my chart and I'm Sagittarius rising. Anyway, it's a general reading, okay, so whatever comes up in the energies is what comes up. It might be love, career, spirituality. It might come up as what comes up, and then it's kind of for you to apply it to your situation. But if I see anything obvious that it's coming through about one particular area, I will say. It's for the Aquarius collective, okay, so not every single message is going to resonate with everyone. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try and force a reading to fit. I do believe if you're here, there is something in this reading for you, though. I believe you found this reading for a reason. We're going to start off with some oracle. Oh, that's my kingfisher gone flying. I'll pick that up in a minute because I'll miss him otherwise. Actually, is it a him or a her? There's no red on the bottom of the beak, so it is a him. I'll start off with a couple of oracle and then we'll go to tarot, and then I'm going to finish with a believe your own magic. These cards at the end of the reading at the moment are just being completely amazing in terms of reinforcing the reading, to be honest. I'm just going to get my kingfisher picture. I'd just like to, before I start shuffling, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who subscribed, shared, commented, sent me DMs saying how much they value the readings. It is important as a reader to have feedback that your readings are making a difference. I'm not going to lie. But also it is helping the channel grow, so that's nice. It just means that the messages are more likely to connect with people who need to hear them. If you haven't subscribed already, and you're enjoying the readings, please feel free to subscribe. It will help me pick up on your energy and it will help the channel continue to grow. Right, with that being said, let's get you some cards, Aquarius. Okay, what does Aquarius need to know for the month of April, please? What does Aquarius need to know for the month of April, please? What does Aquarius need to know for the month of April? Thank you. Purification. What does, thank you. Spirit Guardian of Winter on the bottom of the deck. Okay, Aquarius. I'm going to show you the cards. Anybody new to the channel, wherever possible and where it doesn't interrupt the flow of a reading too much, I do like to show you the cards because there is various ways I think the universe tries to get messages to us, and it's just that the symbology or the symbols on the cards might actually mean something to you, or it might be some sort of synchronicity for you without me even having to say a thing. So Pine Spirit is 30 and Secret Spring Success is 34. We'll start here because this came out first. Pine Spirit, Purification. Yeah, maybe you're doing some spring cleaning. There's kind of a cleansing feel to this card. It might be a little bit of a nudge that you're kind of overdue a waft of sage around your house. If you do that sort of thing to clear the energies in your house. Or, you know, there's some really nice meditations out there that are kind of nice cleansing meditations, or like really balancing meditations that balance your chakras. I use Insight Timer. This is not an advert, by the way. They don't pay me any money. That'd be nice. I just genuinely think it's a really good app. It's called Insight Timer. I might link to it in the description if you like. It has some beautiful meditations. So it might be an idea for you to check some of those out. Yeah, I think kind of the last full moon we had a lot of this kind of energy in it. A lot of kind of like decluttering energy, that sort of thing. So yeah, that might be a nod to the fact that you've been doing a bit of decluttering and that with the new moon. Sorry, with the full moon. The full moon just gone. We've got the new moon coming up. I believe it's the 1st of April. Yeah, it's the 1st of April for most of the world. It's the 31st in Australia, I think. It's the new moon in Aries. Yeah. So this feels like kind of an important thing to do to kind of make room for success in your life, because you've got the success card come out as well. Kind of out with the old, in with the new, I want to say. There is that feeling that it's hard to bring success in if there isn't room for it. There's a feeling here that you need to make room for success. So that's going to look different for everyone. Like I said, it might be physically decluttering. So you've actually got that physical space to bring in what needs to be brought in, but it could also be like mental decluttering as well. I'm a hoarder, a bit of a hoarder, I'll be honest myself, so I know it's not the easiest thing what I'm saying, but some of you might want to get help to do that if it's just something you find difficult. I am getting a sense from both these cards that you are being guided, like you have spirit on your side. That's probably why I ended up mentioning meditation as well, because that can be a way to connect with your spirit guides if that's something that you do. It's just the way there's two fairies in these cards, and there's kind of like guiding lights. Both these cards, of course, you are your own guiding lights, Aquarius. But I just do. I mean, I believe anyway that everyone has spirit guides, has spirit on their side, but like for some reason the message wants to come through, so maybe it's something you need reminding of, or maybe it's something you've never explored before that you could explore. But I just do feel like, yeah, like your guides want to help you. So it might be a case of this new moon, if you're watching this kind of in early April or before April, this new moon, setting clear intentions for what you would like your guides to help you with. Yeah. Right, let's get you some tarot. I do feel like you might be in a bit of a rest period at the moment, the way this boat has docked, but let's see what the tarot's got to say. I'll leave those there so you can see them throughout the reading. Okay, Aquarius. Let's pull from the Radiant Wise Spirit deck for you. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Of course, you're often an inspiration to others, Aquarius. Your card is the Star. But I don't know. There's something in these cards about allowing yourself to be inspired by others. Like, I never think you should look outside yourself for answers, really, but there's something in these cards about allowing yourself to be inspired by other people. So take that as it resonates. I don't know, it must mean something to someone for it to come through. Okay, what does Aquarius need to know for the month of April, please? What does Aquarius need to know for the month of April? I've got a card turned around. The Three of Wands. What does Aquarius need to know for the month of April, please? What does Aquarius... No, I'm not going to take all those, thank you. What does Aquarius need to know for the month of April, please? Oh, alright. I can't take all those. Right, we've got you some cards, Aquarius. Let me just get my deck sorted. You know, there's these there's these people out there who make sure they've got the right, like, an equal amount of reversed and upright cards in their deck, and I'm just like, my deck does what my deck does. I mean, obviously I cleanse it when I cleanse it, but even then I don't. Anyway, I'm rambling, don't mind me. Oh, you got the Queen of Swords. I have to laugh. What am I going to do that every time the Queen of Swords comes out? Probably not. We've got 2 3s here. Aquarius. And both your oracle cards had 3s as well. Oh, what am I on about? It's not the 3 of Wands, it's the 2 of Wands. I'm so sorry, Aquarius, it's quite late. 2 of Wands, yeah. I don't feel you're taking much action at the moment. Like I said with that card, it does feel like a bit of a pause before action for you at the moment. But when you choose to take it, you've got the Queen of Swords. I don't use spreads for these readings, these monthly readings I'm doing, but broadly speaking, the intention I set for the table is left to right, is past, present, future, bearing in mind everyone has free will, you and other people. Yeah. I kind of feel like you're in a good place with regards to options that are available to you. I actually even feel like you've got quite a good idea in your head what your path to success is. Okay? He's got the whole world in his hands. Yeah? The world's his oyster. He just hasn't taken the action yet. He just hasn't taken the necessary action yet. Some of these choices come with a certain amount of pain attached to them. Well, I say some. I feel like maybe most or all. Because we've got the 3 of Swords here. It did come out in reverse. It is a card of pain, of betrayal. Someone's betrayed you. I suspect that the betrayal is at the hands of this reverse King of Wands we've got in the past here. I think I'm going to clarify that reverse King of Wands for you in a bit. Yeah. There's a sense of it's a bit of mixed feelings here, Aquarius. Like, there's quite a lot of excitement and passion for the future and what the future might hold, but at the same time there's pain attached somehow. Pain attached somehow. I'm going to clarify the King of Wands for you. King of Wands reversed. Why is this King of Wands reversed here for Aquarius, please? The Empress in reverse. The Sun. Oh gosh, there's so much mixed feelings here, it's killing me. Why is the King of Wands in reverse here for Aquarius and the 8 of Wands? 8 of Wands in reverse. And the 3 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which I decided had already come out earlier, but I often do that with the 2 of Wands, I think. But the 3 of Wands is a bit more about taking action than the 2 of Wands. Obviously it comes after the 2 of Wands, after sort of plans have been made. The 3 of Wands is when it starts moving into action, so maybe I started talking about the 3 of Wands because I felt that sense of action. I don't know. This reverse King of Wands character, he or she, it's either, I mean, of the card it's a he, but in your life it could represent either this person feels quite arrogant, I've got to be honest, passion. I kind of feel like a sense of unbridled passion, especially with the Eight of Wands here coming in reverse. And I think there's a sense that something here happened very quickly, and it felt really good. At some point it felt really good. But now it comes with pain attached to it. You've got the Empress in reverse. I'll show you her upright. So is this, I don't know if this is your energy. God, I feel like this is actually just the energy of the connection. It feels like both of your energy. So she's got a crystal ball. Like, the Empress does have kind of psychic abilities. To me, sometimes, certainly in this card, in this context, almost feels like some sort of fated bond, some sort of... I don't know if you and this person felt like you had a telepathic link. I know that's pretty out there. But it doesn't feel good anymore. It feels painful. So this appears to have turned into a love reading. I see, it feels like you're on the brink of action, because the Queen of Swords feels quite action orientated to me here, and clear, and she's got her back. The way the cards have fallen, you see she has her back, and she's looking this way. She has her back on Mr. Reverse King of Wands, he or she. She cuts through the bullshit. And then the Knight of Cups is your rightmost card, which came out sideways, which feels like you making a new love offering to somebody else. That's what it feels like. You deciding to take your cup of love somewhere else. Half deciding because it's come out sideways. I don't know. Where's that foot? That horse, you can see 3 feet on that horse. One of the feet is outside of the card, because I think one of the feet is somewhat stuck in the past. Let's pull on this Queen of Swords for you. What shall we ask? What would be a helpful question for you, Aquarius, at the moment? I sense that you would like something from Spirit about maybe how to move forward. Perhaps how to move this Knight of Cups the right way up. But you know, Aquarius, it's just, sometimes it's just time. Let's see what the cards say. No? Okay. Let's see what the cards say. Tower. The cards say Tower. Need more information, please, for Aquarius. Right, just give me a moment to get this message right for you. You've got the Tower, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. I'm glad to see the Eight of Swords in reverse for you. The Tower is a tricky energy. it feels like so there I was saying it takes time, and you might be feeling like it takes time, but the universe has got other ideas. It feels like the universe is going to bring something in suddenly that's going to give you this clarity, this Queen of Swords clarity, and that's going to help you move on. It's going to feel uncomfortable. The Tower brings with it stuff that often feels uncomfortable, but long term it clears the way and helps you on a new beginning. It just feels uncomfortable in the moment, but this feels like it's going to be over quite quickly for you. It's going to like a short, sharp, intense moment of clarity that's going to be over quite quickly for you. So I don't know what that might be. Probably something that's going to help you realise that this was a very unequal situation. I mean, for some of you it could apply to a work situation. Most of you, it feels like a romantic relationship. And when the Six of Pentacles comes out reverse, it's unequal give and take. Lack of reciprocity. I always struggle with that word. Not a good word to struggle with when you read tarot, in all honesty, but there you have it. Yeah, that's the thing, it's going to give you clarity. This Tower of Swords is going to give you clarity, and what it's going to give you clarity over is how unequal this relationship was, and that is going to allow you to reach your potential. Because at the moment you're not reaching your potential. The Eight of Swords, I don't know why I always have to check the number, because I'm all too familiar with this card on a personal level. The Eight of Swords is a feeling of trappedness, of not being able to blossom, of not being able to spread your wings. The common interpretation of the card is that these swords that are pointing here, that are preventing the wings from opening, are kind of your own thoughts, your own limiting beliefs, you getting in your way. And that feels right. That feels right for this situation. And it's like it's kind of like whatever happens, whatever it is that the universe gives you to give you clarity, it's going to help the Queen of Swords come along and say, all right, I'm the Queen of these swords, give me these swords, give me these swords, let me take them away from you, thank you very much, and now you can spread your wings and fly. And you know, the Queen of Swords is more able to look at these thoughts and decide which of these thoughts are helpful and which aren't. And well, none of them are bloody helpful. None of these six are helpful. Maybe this one's helpful for a while, because else the butterfly would just fall to the ground and get trodden on. But even that one has served its purpose. I hope that makes some sort of sense to you. And then we've got the Knight of Cups over here, sideways. So what can we do to help you move this Knight of Cups the right way up? What can we do to help you move this Knight of Cups the right way up? I still get a sense that you need to not rush things, but... Ah, thank you! The Eight of Pentacles, one step at a time. And you know, this is an energy of focusing on yourself as well. So actually it feels like a bit of a paradox here. If you're really keen on like finding someone new and offering your cup of love to someone else in a romantic sense, and like the advice to me kind of feels like what's being said here is, well, actually take your time, concentrate on yourself, and maybe actually someone, when you least expect it, will come with their cup of love and offer it to you. But let's see what else we get clarifying this. And Betty's come to help, so I mean, you're lucky, Aquarius. Oh, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, okay, but you are being a bit impatient, aren't you? I mean, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is kind of a very similar feeling to what I just said with the Eight of Pentacles, taking it slow, step by step, maybe without you know, if this card had come out instead of the Eight of Pentacles, I wouldn't have said what I've said about focusing on yourself as such, but it's a very similar energy. And, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is very reliable, very consistent, but it did come out reversed. So it feels a bit like... Ah, and the Wheel has come out. And the Knight of Cups upright has come out. What did I say? What did I say to you about turning this Knight of Cups the right way up? And it did come out the right way up. But how do we get there? How do we get to the Knight of Cups the right way up? Concentrate on yourself. It's a paradox, I know. Slowly does it. Diligence, consistency, and a bit of luck. Okay, with the Wheel there. The Wheel of Fortune. And you know what though? This Knight of Cups that's come out the right way up could be someone else. It might just be a case of you, like, paradox, oh god, I can't speak. You know what I mean. Like, I just get the feeling that when you just sit back and concentrate on yourself and kind of don't worry about luck and fate, then actually that might be the moment when someone comes towards you with their cup of love. And the Knight of Cups is like, it's a nice energy when it's upright like this. And look, this Knight of Cups has all four hooves in the picture. This Knight of Cups is ready, not looking, no feet in the past. Yeah? I don't know if it's your energy or someone else's though. It feels like someone else coming towards you and just feels like you're going to attract the right people towards you when you've done the work on yourself. And maybe at the moment you're like, I don't know, I think you're being kind of asked not to rely on fate too much or something. There's some message with the Wheel in reverse here about, I don't know, partly I think it's because it's going to be when you least expect it, but when you're not looking for it. But there's something about like you needing to do the necessary work on yourself beforehand. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I kind of want to... How long is this video? Shall we just pull a quick few cards on why this Wheel of Fortune's in reverse? Because there's some message that I've not got. There's some message that I've not got. There's a shedding of skin though here in this card. A shedding of skin. And the snake eats its own tail. There's a shedding of skin. Which does go back to the work on yourself that I've already said. I don't know, I'm getting like a picture of a park in my head. And I can see the trees and they're kind of red. Like autumn coloured leaves. So it might be that some of you are going to meet someone in autumn. Or it might be a case of, well, that's if you're in this country, of course. Or it might be a case of, I don't know. I can't make sense of it, I'm sorry. Let's pull some cards for you on this wheel. Why is the Wheel in reverse here, please? Why is the Wheel in reverse here, please? For Aquarius in April. Why is the Wheel in reverse, the Emperor? Why is the Wheel... He's got red clothes on. Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Have the Emperor come out? You have the Two of Pentacles come out in reverse. And then you have the Page of Pentacles. Don't know. Something about exercise. Something about exercise here. Page of Pentacles is about being in your body. And then this guy's doing some unicycle act, which I know is traditionally about balance and being busy, and I don't know. I feel like some of you are going to meet someone when you're doing some exercise. Park run. Park run. I've got no idea where that came from. That's why I saw that park in the beginning. Park run. Right, well, this is going to be very specific for some people. And anyway, look, future energies are just like, you could do something whack tomorrow and the whole thing's completely not going to happen anyway, that I said. So free will's a thing. That's what the wheel's all about. The wheel's all about the balance between fate, destiny and free will. I'm rambling, my loves. I'm going to pull you an oracle card to finish because the oracle card's beautiful. There's something about exercise here. It's bugging me. Anyway, thing is, I have to be mindful of my energy, and I can't make these readings have to have a cut-off point because I have to do what I can consistently do over time, and sorry, I'm rambling because I'm quite tired. Aries. Aries. He's got the Aries symbol on him, and the Emperor came out. You might bump into an Aries. An Aries might offer you their cup of love. I've got to say though, I was trying to answer the question of why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Seasons. The Wheel of Fortune is about seasons. The season's got to be right. We're not in the right season. I don't know. Maybe the Believe in Your Own Magic deck can offer some clarity here. Thank you. Sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. What did I say right at the beginning? I said you are your own light. And, you know, we've got the sun way back in the past here. And yeah, it feels like there's now pain which is overshadowing it. But you are your own light. You have the ability to paint the sun back into your own sky. Okay, Aquarius, well that went a bit whack at the end, didn't it? I don't know what to say. Reading collective energy is really strange. It's all good though. Let me know if you meet an Aries on a park run in autumn. Let me know. Okay, my lovelies. I'm going to call it a day. Thanks, Aquarius.